All right, what's good? Happy New Year's 2023 in the building. What is good, everybody? Chris Brown in the building. Mark Cardenas, what's happening? Double Zeros, Asante L, Big Block, Be Easy. Happy New Year's, Martin. Blessings to you and your family for a healthy, prosperous 2023. Yes, absolutely. That's what we going for, man. What's going on, Mr. I'm a piano. I'm a piano. Happy New Year for Nana and chat. Die all bots. Hey, man, them bots can kick rocks. Them bots can kick rocks, man. But I just want to get on there today, man, to say, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I mean, happy New Year's, happy New Year's Day to everybody. And let's begin the year in a beautiful, beautiful fashion, man. Got to do something, though, man. Got to talk about something. Man, Mike Coppinger, you're a scumbag. Scumbag. That what that dude did in that article that he wrote yesterday. Yeah, Tank was innocent. Yeah, but tell that to Mike Coppinger in that hit piece he wrote last night. One of the most ridiculously scummy things that I've seen a journalist do. Just straight out the level of scum. That man is a scum. That is my opinion. You, my friend, are a scumbag. Straight up scumbag. And I don't really say that about a lot of people, man. I can disagree with people. You know, you can think, what's going on, Derek Keels? You can think, Terence Crawford. Man, Mike Coppinger's a scumbag, bro. I'm just telling you, he's a flat scumbag. That dude is a scumbag. He wrote an article about Gervonta Davis where he laid down the timeline of his arrests. But you could see what he was trying to accomplish with the article that he wrote. You're a scumbag, man. You are a scumbag. Gervonta Davis has not been convicted of any crime. Not one. Not one. But this man writes a article where it talks about the timeline of his arrests. Now, let me tell you why I say he's a scumbag. Because he knows what he's doing. You know that you are leading people to believe two different things. That he got arrested. Getting arrested and being convicted are two different things. Second to none promotions. What's going on, man? Yeah, the Tank fight is still on. Being arrested is one thing. Being convicted is something else. And I'm going to tell you like a story, something that happened to me when I was in New Orleans. And I was in college. This is what happened to me in college. There were some police, two policemen, that literally pulled my car over every single solitary time they saw me. Every time they saw me. If I was pulling a corner, like turning into the school, they whoop, whoop, whoop comes on the lights. And they would like, let me see your license. When are you going to change your license? I'll be like, officers, I don't live in Louisiana. I'm here as a student. This car is registered in Illinois, and I'm a resident of Illinois. I'm just here for a few months I'm just here for, during the month school. They would pull me over every time. Every time I saw them, they pull me over. And you know why they would pull me over? Because I would have a girl in the car. Because I would always have a girl in the car. And they would show out every single solitary time for the girl that was in the car. Every time. So they would literally stop me, question me, stop me or detain me every time I passed them. It was like I would turn the car like, look, you got to get out the car. Why? Because they're gonna pull me over if you're in this car. Girl was like, what? I was like, no joke. You have to do me a favor. I'm gonna let you out right here because I gotta pull my car on the campus. I need for you to walk. Just all you gotta do is walk over there. I will park my car and I'll come get you. I'll walk all the way back over and come get you. But if I drive by them with you in the car, they're gonna pull me over. Every time I had a girl in the car, they pulled me over. Every time I didn't, they didn't pull me over. It was like they're running. It was like a little running joke with these police officers. No, I had a propensity to have bad women around me. Whether they were friends or whether they were my girlfriend who became my wife, it didn't matter. I just had a propensity to have very attractive women around me. Just what it was at the time, right? As a matter of fact, this is a little bit before I met my wife. But it's just what it is. I would be bringing a girl from Xavier or somebody around. Just always have a girl in the car with me. So you had exotic flavors. Yeah, pretty much, bro. So let me tell you why I say that he's a scumbag. Because if they had arrested, if you had counted that as an arrest, every time they stop you, question you, every time they stop and question you about doing something, because arrest means to stop. That's all it means. They arrest you. Oh, we got to stop you. They didn't charge you. That's not a misdemeanor. It's not a felony. It's not anything but an arrest. It just means they stopped you and they pulled you and they asked you some questions. That's all arresting means. But Mike Coppinger, a scumbag, wrote that article knowing people were going to confuse that with guilt. He has problems with the law. No, he didn't. No, he didn't have any problems with the law. He didn't have any problems with the law. You know why? Because they never charged him. You don't have any legal problems until they charge you. When all they do is stop and question you, that's all they're doing is stopping and question you. If they say, hey, man, we have suspicion to come on and bring you downtown, that's all they're doing. Gervonta Davis did not face any legal problems with his girlfriend last week. Hey, happy New Year to you, Fanon, and the chat. My whole family brought their New Year in with this testing positive for COVID. Oh, wow, I'm sorry. Keep up. Please keep us in your prayers. Oh, man, double, triple time in your prayers, bro. Double, triple times. Hey, I was thinking about your subjugated truth. Much love in that super chat to Stone Alone and Subjugated Truth. Said, Happy New Year's, Martin. Tank's low bell was a dead ringer that something was amiss. Yes, sir. That's it. That's all it is. You can say, yeah, I thought arrest meant inquiry. That's all it means. Well, no, arrest means to stop. Cardiac arrest. Your heart stopped. To arrest you is to stop you. It means to stop you. That's what it means. Stop you. Oh, man, y'all going to start the big year. You're going to bless the new year on the channel like that, brother. Happy Superior H Heating, Ventilation, and Cooling said, Happy New Year. I was looking on your Instagram and Etsy site to see what you had, if you had an email or contact info for booking an event or promo short videos to post a boxing event we're putting on. Can you please direct me to the right place? Absolutely, right here. Email me right there, Superior HVAC. Hit me right there, brother. Hit me right, or sister, whichever one you are. Brother, probably like, though. He said, what school you went to? I went to Dillard. I went to Dillard. DU, baby. Blue Devils, Raja Cardio. What school you went to? I went to Dillard. I went to Dillard. That's what school I went to. I'm a Dillard alumni, baby. Went to law school at Howard, but I'm a DU, baby. Dillard, Avenue of the Oaks. Y'all didn't have no duck pond. Y'all probably don't remember the duck pond, bro. But I was at the duck pond. Yeah, I went to Dillard, man. DU, baby. Kidding me all day. Hey, what's going on? Isaiah Israel said, Happy New Year, Big Noop. Yes, sir, bro. New Orleans Nuke all day. BG, baby. BG, baby. BG, baby. All day. Alexis Robinson said, will Stevie Fulton fight Monster in a way this year? I hope so. I hope so. I don't know for sure. How did I not know that? I knew you were a noob, but dang, I'm DU18. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Absolutely, bro. DU18, you were probably there with that other dude. What's that dude's name? I don't remember the rapping president or whatever his name is. Fanon, are you a fan of John Bones Jones? Nah, what's John Bones Jones? John Jones? Isn't that I don't do UFC, bro. I don't do UFC. But hey, let me get through my Mike Coppinger rant, okay? Let me get through my Mike Coppinger rant. And by the way, brother, red makes haters sick. Thank you to everybody that supports with the red. Oh, man, it makes them haters sick, man. And I need it because I got a lot of them, bro. Yeah, the hip-hop prez. Yeah, him. Fucking clown. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, you were with the hip-hop prez. Yeah, nah, not me, bro. Yeah, man. I went to DU at a different age. But anyway. I had fun on Dillard's campus. I be trying to tell people, man, Dillard's, man, that stuff is fun. Small colleges are fun, bro. This needs to be spoke on for sure. Yeah, man. He's a scumbag. He's a scumbag. I mean, dude, honestly, man, like, I tried to hold off. Eugene Thompson said a bunch of good fighters and good fights for this year. I am sure 2023. I hope so, yeah. As long as we get rid of Terence Crawford and asking Terence Crawford to fight somebody, we should get some good fights. As long as, yeah, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Respect you, Fanon, for always speaking positively concerning HBCUs and their amazing value proposition for their youth, for our youth. Yeah. My son went to my college, like, man, I don't want to go here. I'm like, man, you do not know. You do not know. You want to go there. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want to go there. You do want to go there. You just don't know you want to go there. Skip that. All that other stuff these people be trying to tell you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is on. Man, the Rise. What's going on, man? I got a link for the Rise today, bro. Good morning, Fanon and Chad, and Happy New Year's. We live now. Was coming through to show some. Oh, that's what's up, Rise. Thank you, brother. I didn't know that you're live right now, but shout out to you, man. Shout out to y'all. You know, y'all are always welcome to come on over here, bro. But hey, thank you, brother. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know I was going on at the same time as you. You know, that's a courtesy that's not shown anymore. But you know, it is what it is. I tried with that courtesy. Thanks, Fi. Yes, sir. I hope the duck vacant. Yeah, look, man, as long as people ain't talking about trying to get Terence Crawford to fight somebody, bro, we can have a great year. As long as you're not trying to ask Canelo Alvarez to give you a fight that you want to see, or Bud Crawford to give you a fight. Hold on one second. As long as you're not trying to ask those guys to give you a fight that you want to see, we're going to have a good year. George Cambosis. Man, George Cambosis. Happy New Year's for now. What's going on, George Cambosis? The great Aussie star, George Cambosis. What's happening with you, man? That's funny. I know George Cambosis ain't coming here, man, because, you know, I've given him his credit as being undisputed. Unlike y'all Haney fans who want to steal everybody's accomplishments, man. You know what I mean? Y'all the accomplishment thieves. Like, no, he's not, because we say he's not. We're gonna keep him from being that, so Devin can be the only one. Y'all was so whack with that, man. Anyway, man, Ryan Garcia's claims titles don't matter. That's what's wrong with boxing. Nobody think, nah, that's not what's wrong. No, it's not what's wrong. That's not what's wrong. If people were saying, well, if people believe what Ryan Garcia was saying, we get better fights. No, I mean, I believe that. I do believe that that's a problem. We got so many titles. The titles are already devalued. But anyway, let me get on to trying to chew on Mike Coppinger for a little while. Man, bro, you're a scumbag, man. The way that you tucked the fact that Terence, that Gervonta Davis is that wasn't even accused of anything. The way that you tucked that he wasn't even accused of anything until the way bottom of that article. Man, you are a scumbag. Straight up scumbag, bro. Scumbag. Not, you are a scumbag. That is so that is so dirty. The way that you wrote that is so dirty. So dirty. For you to feel, it's like you sat there and thought, how can I make him look bad, seeing as he just got off? Oh, let's do a timeline, because a timeline will allow me to put it in chronological order and bury the fact that the man literally was never convicted of anything. And there's only one case, one, that has it, that where he is going to face, has a potential of facing any sanctions. One, which is that hit and run. But guess what? A hit and run is not battery. A hit and run is not battery on a woman. It's not battery on a man. It is a hit and run. It is a stupid kid's mistake. You hit the car, stay there. Unless, of course, you've been drinking. Now, if you've been drinking, then, hey, man, you might want to go ahead and scoot until it clears your system. And then after it clears your system, then you don't have to worry about it. Now it's hit and run, but it's not like you hit somebody and you were drunk driving, and then you're in some real trouble. But anyway, George Siller said, Happy New Year to everyone. Best boxing channel on YouTube. Saludos. Thank you, Jorge. Classic case of burying the lead. Yeah, he's a scumbag, bro. You guys should never give him any interviews. All you boxers, you guys need to boycott Mike Coppinger. All you promotional companies, all you people, do not get at I tried to tell y'all. I've tried to tell y'all about some people, bro. Hey, my man George Siller in the building said, Happy New Year's to everyone. Best boxing channel on YouTube. Saludos. Saludos. And by the way, since you said saludos, let me get on another little bit of rant, if you don't mind. Much love on that super chat. Hey, can I get a shout out from my Mexican brothers out there, please? I would appreciate it, brother. If there's any Mexicans out there, Latinos, all Latinos cool, Mexicans in particular, I would like to share a little story with you, man. There's a lot of people trying to play Black people and Mexicans against each other in the boxing world. Straight up trying to play, and this is my, like I said, this is the end of the year, and I thought to myself, you know what? Should I do like a year-end review where I talk about all the boxing and all of that? But I thought to myself, no, that's really not what I'm the best at. Let's talk about the political aspect of boxing, okay? Viva. Look, man, don't let these clowns play you against me or me against you. So on Twitter, said facts. People love to kick people if they think that they're down. For sure, sad act. Yeah, do that. No, he was on his way back up, bro. Well, shout out Money Brown TV. And I'll tell you, Money Brown TV is really good with this. Shout out to Money Brown TV, brother. I respect you, bro. A lot. Look, man. For now, they need to boycott Coppinger, Rick Glazier, and definitely Paulie the Bigot. No, primarily, Rick Glazier, ain't no need to boycott him, bro. He's the rule he's the example that proves the rule. Let Rick Glazier talk as much as Rick Glazier wants to talk. Because all that is going to do is bring people to Jesus, bro. Rick Glazier is like the devil. And let me explain this to you, man. Rick Glazier is like the devil. This is the role of the devil. And people do not understand this. And I'm speaking metaphorically, but at the same time, man, let me tell you why the devil's a good guy. Okay? Y'all ain't ready for this. Let me tell you why the devil's a good guy. I did a lot of thinking about this. The devil's a good guy. Because the devil's there to make, if you deny God, the devil's there to whoop your ass. The devil is that lash when you don't do right. So, all right, you think you all of this and you all of that, you this, you that, you this, you that. I love God, right? I'm gonna speak like I'm the devil. I love God. And I'm going to be the one that is going to prove to you his existence. Because you keep fucking around. I'm about to burn you every time you do. If I can mislead you, I'm going to burn you every time. That's his role. That's my job. Literally, that's the devil's job. That's my job. Y'all clowns are going to try to screw over God eventually. So I'm just going to bring you to me. Oh, no worries. Yeah, he's fake. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Do you know who knows God is real for real? The devil knows God is real for real. Devil knows it. Devil ain't doubting it. Devil knows it. He got kicked out of heaven. He knows it. So you keep acting like he ain't real. He loves it. So he can fry you. Now, let me compare that to boxing and Rick Glazier. Rick Glazier's so full of shit. Then anybody with a brain will see it. However, he will give you he will show you the example of what you do not want to be on a consistent basis. So more power to Rick Glazier because he's what you call obvious. We want them to torture them. Yeah, torture them. Absolutely. Hey, man, he don't love God? Go ahead and fry him up. Stick a fork up and twirl him around all day. Always do that. Shout out to Ghana. Just so you know, that's the role. The role of the devil is to remind you God is real. Because you act like he's not, it's going to punish you very, very badly. And you're going to go pray and hope that you can get back to where you need to be. So go ahead and mess with Rick Glazier's logic. Trust me, you come around me, I'm going to fry you with it every time. To me, Rick Glazier, and you know this, Rick, if you're listening, you know you're not a joke to me, but I know what you're doing, bro. So I can't even get mad at you. You're just so ham-handed with it that it's like, whatever, bro. You are what you are. But no, Mike Coppinger, much more of a scumbag than Rick Glazier. Much more of a scumbag. Because he is lying with the truth. He's lying with the truth. That's a different level of scumbag. Somebody that just outwardly lies to you, you just know they're lying. But when you have somebody that will not tell a single solitary lie, but yet manipulate you at the same time, that is somebody that is a true scourge. Because he lied in the structure of his argument. In its very structure. The fact that you buried the truth to the end, but yet you still revealed it, told me that you knew exactly what you're doing. You're not dumb. Now, notice I don't call Mike Coppinger dumb because he's not dumb. He's very skilled. But he is a scumbag at the same time. An absolute and positive scumbag. And I mean it. And I don't care if he sees me and I tell him in his face, you're a scumbag, bro. I don't appreciate you. Because what you're doing is you're lying with the truth. That man was arrested. That man was not convicted. This woman accused him and she recanted it. When you said that you acted as if it was important for people to know that he was accused of something that the woman recanted. It's not important for somebody to know that this man, that she recanted it. You should tell them that first. Even if you have a, yep, a lie with the truth is a different kind of dangerous. It is. It's a scumbag. Because you are preying on the mentally feeble. You're preying on the feeble. You know people are not going to catch that. You know most people are not going to catch that. You know most people are not that discerning. An outright lie, people will catch an outright lie. But a lie like that, to mislead someone in that fashion, still haven't apologized for lying on Tank. OG, who you talking to? Me? I ain't lying on Tank. You talking about those guys not apologizing for lying on Tank? What? If you're not, let me tell you who needs to apologize him. Whoever the person was that said, I'm going to tell you the sneakiest bastard. Whoever said that he said it was self-defense. Hold on a second. Is no better than Mike Coppinger. You hear me? Whoever said that Gervonta Davis claims self-defense is no better than Mike Coppinger because they did the exact same thing. The only thing is they tried to placate Gervonta Davis fans. Gervonta did not say it was self-defense. Gervonta said he did not touch her. So why did y'all say it was self-defense? You made people assume that he hit her when he never hit her. When she said he never hit me, she said, excuse me, he did not harm me. Hitting falls within harm. But yet y'all were out there the very next day, same day, saying that it was self-defense. When it wasn't self-defense, he never touched her. Y'all are no different. You're scumbags. In my book. What do you mean gun-toting? Same thing. The reality is we only hear the accusation. We never hear the back page recant section. Never hear it. He said he never touched her. She said he never harmed me. So that is not self-defense. That's it. It was self-defense. No, it was not self-defense. I did not defend myself. If I was him, I'd be like, she spit in my face. She hit me. I didn't do anything in return. That to me shows like Gervonta Davis has a lot of self-control. What do you think? It seems to me I'm sorry for thinking you were white. It's just the lighting. Dude, there's nothing looking white about me, bro. Yeah, she spit in his face and hit him and tore his property up. It seems like to me, you need to be applauding this man for self-control and his maturity. Good job, Tank. Good job, Tank. Good job, Tank. Way to grow up, Tank. Man, Tank, excellent job, Tank. I'm impressed, Tank. Man, shut up. Whatever, man. Like I said. Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you right now. I had a altercation with my son yesterday. Let me whisper this so my wife don't hear. My son told me something and I heard him and he immediately regretted saying it. But he said it and I heard it. I want to kill him. I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to hit him. I really, really did. I'm just going to be honest with you. I really, really, really wanted to hit him. Like grown man hit him. And I thought to myself, I can't do that. I wanted to yell at him. And I said, I can't do that. I can't do that. I wanted to argue with him. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't do any of this. Why? Because he's 17. He's a 16-year-old boy. Going through puberty, still going through puberty, isn't even full grown yet. Somewhere stuck between boy and man. You know how it is when you physically are a man, but you're not all the way there, but you don't know where you're there. And honestly, you don't even know when you're going to get there. So as far as you know, you're as much of a man as you've ever been in your life. And you are as much of a man as you would ever will be in your life, as you know at that moment. And it's only when you get to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 that you realize, oh, I was a kid. So I had to use self-control, and it was not easy. Tank is not my age. He's not 53. He's 28. And he had somebody spit in his face. And on top of that, he's trained to beat you up, knows that there is nothing coming back at him. He said, it's a new day. This area kid is different. We got to adjust. I don't think he's any different than me, honestly. I don't think my son's any different than me. No joke. I don't think he's any different than me. I don't. I think he's the same as me. I can completely relate to where he's coming from. Completely relate to where he's coming from. Not much different at all. I mean, a little bit different, but not a lot different. We're just talking about what you do and what leaves your mouth. Like, he will let it leave his mouth where we would not have let it leave our mouths. You know what I mean? Like, I would have stopped that before it got out of my mouth, but I'm not him. You know what I mean? So, no, I understand. Can you do videos on the back and forth between Hector Garcia? Oh, yeah, I got one coming up right now. Devin, as well as the Tank and Connor Ben trash talk. Ben is completely delusional. Yes, sir, bro. I'll do that for you. Come on, Oz. Absolutely, come on. Yeah, we knew better to say something than to say something, but it was still there, though. You know what I mean? It was still there. And plus, my son's gone through different things than I have. Like, he's seen me completely out of sorts. So it's like, nah, it was a different thing. But whatever the case is, it is what it is. I'm not talking about him. I love my son forever. For me, it was me having to demonstrate that self-control. If you spit in my face and you hit me and you destroy all kind of stuff that I own and you call the police on me, are you going to not do anything in return? And Tank did not do anything in return. Tank displayed great self-control because he knew and said, these people keep trying to come at me. That's what the young man said. These people keep trying to come at me. They keep attacking because they think I'm going to go off. So at a certain point in time, his wife, who is his mother, what? Is his mother white or dark? What are you fucking talking about? No, but the dude understands what's going on. The young man understands what's going on. He said these people are after me. Like, they're going to try to get me to do something so they can file charges on me and then they can sue me for a lot more money. I know these people are trying to get my girlfriend to come at me. They're trying to get this person to come at me. Dude, this man is telling you what's going on in his life. And there's not an inch of sympathy for him. No sympathy for him. And if you check my videos on Gervonta Tank Davis going back several years ago, I said it. I was like, bro, you got to know not to be punching these dudes. He wasn't punching women. He's beating up men. These clowns acting like he's doing, they would have just now got me off of a lot of people. They would have just now got him off of a lot of dudes. But this dude, did you read what the man wrote? The man said these people are out. These all kind of people are out to get me. They're trying to get my girl, pay my girl $50,000 to put a case on me. I got other people trying to start fights with me, doing different stuff to start fights with me because they think that that's going to send me, that's going to trigger me and get me to go at them. But in this particular instance, somebody goes at him. He probably did have an argument, bro. He probably did have an argument and was yelling at her or whatever they were doing. And then she goes there and he decides, hold on, I got to back up. I got to take pictures. I got to make sure. No, you cannot take my car and ride. No, you can't take my car. Whatever he did. At the end of the day, she said, look, what I did, he had a witness there. Come on, man. Why don't you tell people how that man showed self-control? How he's matured. Like all young men should have the ability to do. He's 28 years old. He was flipping off and whooping dudes at 22. Dude, if I was like Tank, and I mean this wholeheartedly, if I could fight like Tank and I was 22, you better believe there have been some cats laid out. If I could fight like Tank right now, there may be dudes completely laid out. And I mean it, completely laid out. Like, I'm about to hurt you because I know I can do it and there's nothing you can do about it. But he didn't do that. Give the man's credit instead of writing hit pieces on him. Where you bury the lead. You're a scumbag, Mike Coppinger. A scumbag. And I'll say it to you. Now say I don't have the right to call you a scumbag. That's my opinion. I think you're a scumbag. I think you're somebody with very, 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 very little scruples. I think you're somebody that cares more about their own personal advancement than the effect that you make on other human beings. And you're the scum that floated to the top. Because you can say what you want about scum, but scum floats to the top. Scum floats to the top. Now they say cream floats to the top, so does scum. So does that filth that you take off the top of the water. That greasy, bubbly, scummy stuff floats right to the top. And it permeates all of that stuff. All of the water. You can't drink any of the water when you pour scum in it. That was terrible to write that article. Turds absolutely float right to the top. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. Shame on you for treating that man, showing when every sign points to him showing great self-control and maturity. Because who knows what kind of guy he was. Band and Gentle says, shout out to the chat and big ups to you for 9 big fish season. Yes, sir. Why did he say that about Tank? I don't know why he said it about Tank. I don't know why. She made a false statement, consumed resources, and we're in on it. I'm not in on nothing. I don't know what that was going through that woman's head. Much love in that super chat, brother. Hey, Gary, hey, thank you for that support, man. Thank you for the support, bro. The support really is what matters. The support is what matters. So thank you, man. Josh O'Reilly said, Mike Cappinger is bad for boxing culture. Dude, that's just scumbag journalism right there. That's scumbag journalism. But there's guys on YouTube doing the same thing. There are guys on YouTube doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. Like I said, the message was the point. Tank, an animal with no control, was said. The message was, the message was just to paint that Tank is an animal. Yeah, exactly. Try to make him look like he was just completely out of control. By having somebody accuse him of something and not him actually being proven guilty for doing it. The only thing that is out there that Tank is at risk of, he has a legal problem. I don't want to talk about that. That's distraction. Shouldn't she be arrested? I don't know whether she should or should not. Once she gets arrested and convicted of something, then I will deal with that. Until that point in time, I'm going to point out that there is a presumption of innocence in our society. A presumption of innocence. And those that have the intellectual acumen or the understanding of that concept are duty bound, regardless of your profession, to explain that at any time that it becomes relevant. Anytime somebody is accused of something, that's all they have been done is it has been accused. Look, I'm not going to get into that. I don't know whether she lied to authorities or not. I don't know that she said he hit him. I don't know. I do not know. I know the police report said that she hit him with a that might have been the police making something up. I don't know. If she says he never harmed me, I applaud her. She said he never harmed me. My call was I was frantic. I was panicking. I said something that I should not have said, is what she communicated. So I don't have any problems with her. She could have held on. She could have held on to that for months. She didn't. She said, my 911 call, I was frantic. But you know what she never said in that 911 call? She never said he hit him. Ludabella can apologize or not apologize. But Ludabella does know better. Ludabella, I don't know what Ludabella said. But if Ludabella said he was guilty and shame on him and judged him, Ludabella knows better. If that's what he said. But again, I didn't read what he said. I don't know what he said. So I can't say anything about Ludabella because I did not listen to him. I am more tripping on the people that said that he claimed self-defense. Because that is a sneak dislike, ain't nobody's business, bro. Like, for real. Like, do not say this man said self-defense if he did not say self-defense. Because now you're saying that the man hit her. That he admitted that he hit her. Shame on you, man. Shame on you to everybody that said that claimed that Gervonta Davis said self-defense. Shame on you. But whatever. Hateful people always try to denigrate success. I mean, look. What's going on, John Bowie? Look, I didn't hear what Ludabella said, so I can't say anything about it. Because I didn't hear anything about it. But you can definitely have your mind made up. Have your mind made up about somebody because of rumors that you hear. But if somebody's accused of something, but they get off time and time and time again, maybe the problem is with the accuser. Maybe it's a young, very wealthy man who is aggressive. Who is aggressive. Without a doubt, he's aggressive. In the boxing ring, he's aggressive. But that doesn't mean he did what somebody accused him of. And even if you've done it one time, it doesn't mean that you did it. Somebody else accuses you of it, didn't mean that you did it. Okay? Just doesn't mean that. And shame on y'all. Man, he should go. Maybe he shouldn't go for full color. I don't know what he's going to do with his woman. That's between him and her. That's between that man and that woman. And I don't know about the environment. She may have flipped out. She may have just flipped out. My wife has flipped out on me very briefly, but she flipped out. I've flipped out. We've been together for almost 30 years. raised our kids. Our kids ain't perfect. But no, I'm sure there's a bunch of people at one point in time. As a matter of fact, I'm sure I know there were people at one point in time telling my wife she needs to leave me alone. No, she didn't need to leave me alone. First of all, I'm not going nowhere. But second of all, how in the world is that? How do you know? Subjugated truth. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. I got you right there. Subjugated truth. Oh, no. He said hateful people will always try to denigrate success. Much love in that super chat. And we back up. Slick Skip in the building. Sorry, I did miss that. The thing is Tank got power and the power of people behind him. Yes, sir. Slick Skip in that building. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you, brother, for that support. Gary with the new membership. Thank you, Gary, for joining. Dog, Haney cap, bro. Haney's, hey, maximum power, the hot shot. Dude, your boy straight up cap, bro. Shame on him, brother. News alert. Lions favored by 6 over the Bears. Man, that ain't no news, man. That ain't news. That's everybody knows that. Man. Look, bro. Your boy Haney got to stop telling stories, bro. All right? We saw the tape came out, bro. Stop it. Hey, the tape came out on Devin Haney versus Hector Garcia. Stop it. You did not, that man, you are not too much for that man, bro. You are not too much. God, dog. I know y'all don't like that tape. Like, exactly, man. You just, come on, man. Oh, no, brother. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get to John Boy. I'm sorry. I was going in today, bro. I definitely don't want to miss y'all super chats. John Bowie in the building said, Happy New Year to everybody. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat to the greatest, subscriber of the year. And I need applause. Everybody, we got 369 people in here, brother. I need applause for John Bowie. Just applause for John Bowie. John Bowie saved my channel, brother. John Bowie saved my channel, brother. Thank you, John Bowie. Thank you, John Bowie. Yeah, you ain't never super chat again in your life, John Bowie. Thank you, brother. John Bowie is the man. John Bowie is the man. You missed mine also, but I said Happy New Year's to everybody. Brother, Happy New Year to you and your family. Hey, man, let me tell you, Art Man the Great. You can put respect on whatever type of respect you want to put on his name. Put some respect on Hector Garcia's name. Okay? Put some respect on Hector Garcia's name. Because Devin Haney took a big old dump on that man's name. He said, I didn't steal anything. You know what you did, brother. You know what you did. You know what you did for me, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I've done that for other people. And for you to do that for me, it meant the world, bro, in 2023. No joke. It meant the world to me in 2023, bro. Thank you. Thank you. There's a lot of people that are takers and very few people that are givers. And you, thank you. I so much appreciate you, bro. I really, 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 really do. I really do. Thank you, John Boy. Hey, Rip Jones in the building. Stank is a thug. Yeah, he's a thug. He's a thug with no criminal record. Taking care of his kids. The man is a tremendous success. He's a tremendous success in his life, giving you boxing matches that make you happy, performing at the highest level of his profession at a very young age. And yeah, he's a thug. Yeah. All right. Jay Miltz in the building said, Happy New Year's, Fanon, in the chat. Fam, John Boy. Yes, sir. Everybody know what John Boy did, bro. Everybody knew what John Boy did, bro. Absolutely. John Boy. John Boy, John Boy, John Boy. I don't know if he's going to lose rounds to Hector or not. I don't know. But he's taking on very good conversation. Hey, man, Art Man the Great, bro. You can stop it. He did not. Not on that video. You're exaggerating. Okay. Let's not exaggerate, bro. Okay. And that's what I've always told y'all. And I maintain this. Don't you take crap on other people's names for no good reason. Devin Haney acted like that guy did not belong in the ring with him. We had to send him home because he was such trash. He looked like he was keeping up to me. He looked like he was keeping up to me. To listen to the way that Devin Haney described Hector Garcia versus what we saw on tape is a disservice to Hector Garcia. That was not honest at all. He acted like Hector Garcia was trash. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I watched that tape several times. Devin Haney looked like he was the better fighter by about this much. Couldn't keep up. If he couldn't keep up, then Shakur Stevenson absolutely mopped Devin in sparring. Because I saw Shakur Stevenson whoop Devin Haney in sparring much worse than Hector Garcia, than Devin Haney beat Hector Garcia. Much worse. Much worse. The Shakur Stevenson Devin Haney sparring was much more one-sided than that Devin Haney Hector Garcia was. But you trash that man, but he trashed that man's name. Garcia didn't look good in that sparring, neither did Devin then. He didn't look bad. He hit him multiple times. Whatever, bro. Man, dude, he looked like trash. He looked like he didn't belong in the ring with him. Man, stop. You exaggerate, man. 2023. Man, stop exaggerating, man. Bud. Still. Each. Oh, man, it's time to drop that subject, bro. I'm not going to drop the subject. Those are some soft shots with both parties. Both parties. Devin's starting to dislike for all the talk, just be quiet. I'm telling y'all, you need to stop doing this with Devin, man. You need to stop doing it. Dude, you're overdoing it, man. Y'all need to stop it, man. He's got everybody's attention. Now it's time to act like you got sense, man. And stop just saying stuff, man. And stop just saying stuff. That man did not beat that man up in that sparring match. I hope that's not what you mean by he destroyed Terence. I hope that's not what you meant by he destroyed Tank Davis in sparring. Because that could dang sure let you know why that sparring tape never came out. Man, y'all need to stop being dishonest, man. And you're overselling that dude, man. Absolutely, positively, I'll check that super chat, brother. Devin can't crack a TV if he threw it. Look, I'm just trying to tell you, man, that crap looked. Devin Haney got the best of him in that sparring, but bro, on the real, he did not look like the man couldn't keep up now. Like, that's just it's like a big exaggeration. Like, you're talking about like this man was landing like 5-piece combinations on him or something and slipping out and hurting him, man. It's just, it's an exaggeration, man. Again, hey, I checked it, bro. Ain't no cash apps out there, brother. But thank you, brother, for that support, man. Or thank you for telling me to check it. But whatever that was, it didn't come through. Do you think it got better? I mean, dude. Oh, the Cash App's right here, brother, right here. Support on Cash App $ Fanon, 2 N's, FANNONINT, right there, brother. Haney doesn't even throw 5-piece combinations like that. It's just, come on, man. I hope that's not what you mean by you destroy Tank. The exaggeration, man. It's a lot of exaggeration, man. And it's not the issue is that I have a problem with Devin Haney. The problem is why you trashing Hector Garcia like that. He trashed Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia didn't say anything about him at all. Hector Garcia never brought up the sparring. Hector Garcia never said anything bad about Devin Haney. But Devin Haney, for some reason, want to go out of his reason to crap on Hector Garcia. All right, that's your guy. Okay. And now you know he exaggerated. Like he said he was going to be able to fight. Well, yeah, I can fight Gervonta in December. Dude, everybody listening to that is not getting paid by Devin Haney knew full well he could not fight that man in December. Anyway, whatever, man. So trash talking is off limits now. You sound soft. Yeah, okay, whatever. I sound soft. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. See you later. I'm soft. No, dude, you guys are full of shit. And you need to stop being so full of shit. That's not me. You're full of shit. I'm not. Okay? So you can name all names all you want. However, I promise you this year, I'm going to catch Devin Haney in at least you sound blocked. Exactly. I'm going to catch him in at least 10 exaggerations. You want to bet? You want to wager that I catch y'all in at least 10 exaggerations? Obvious exaggerations this year. Next thing we're going to hear is that he mopped Errol Spence Jr. in sparring. Oh, yeah, I destroyed him in sparring. And Errol come out and say, man, I never even sparred you. Like, what is the next far-fetched stuff? He said, Fanon beat me to it. Yeah, I'll bet you ahead of time. 10 exaggerations. I bet I catch him in 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. I heard Haney knock down GGG in sparring. Hey, beat the shit out of him in sparring. Yeah. The killingest dude in sparring history. Anyway, man, like I said, bro, I ain't got no time for y'all. I got time for y'all this year, but I ain't got no time for you this year. Okay? I got time, but I got time for you, but I ain't got time for you. I said, for my bro, Rip Jones, still praying for you and your family. Thank you, brother. Much love and for that support to my guy, bro. My guy, John Bowie, in the building. Hold on one second. What? Oh. How long before Kid Allison and Abdullah are contenders at 135? I don't know, pretty soon, but anyway, he don't know who Kid Austin is, though. Yeah, I heard that part. We don't know who Kid Austin is. Never heard of him. Don't remember what happened. Look, man, whatever, bro. Some people have a gift of gab. Bill has it. Really? His son wants to have it. Nah, bro. They're gabbing. Okay. Really? Nah, okay. Nah, bro. They got the gift of money, is what they have. They have a gift of money, and they have a gift of knowing how to earn it. And it is a blessed, blessed, blessed gift to know how to earn money. They know how to do that. 100%. Rest of y'all don't need to kick rocks, bro. But I'm not going to keep talking about Devin Haney. I'm done with talking about Devin Haney. I'm done. Here's an invite though to anybody that wants to smoke, especially that young man who was on Twitter talking crazy about me last night. Especially that young man who I'm so proud of for accepting his true identity in his life. So proud, bro, but we cannot continue to talk about Devin Haney, bro. You're ruining my numbers, okay? You're ruining my numbers, okay? Yeah, he was talking crazy, wasn't he? Man, I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud of you, bro. Wear it shamelessly, man. Wear it. Now, if you think, just in case you think that women can't get that smoke too, you can get that smoke too. Okay? Big time, my man, Maurice, hey, Mr. Jones in that Cash App, bro. Much love, he said. Much love of that $10 holler in that Cash App. He said, Happy New Year's and to many more years of growth. Thank you, brother. Hey, man, thank you. I'm sending you those Merry New Year's champagnes. I don't know what his name was. I forget what his name was. All I know is he's out here with these dudes all of a sudden wanting to call me to come on their channel. Let me tell you, brother, I would never say a bad thing about you in public. But I'm not going on your channel, bro. You can come on mine. I'm not going on your channel. The Rise Podcast. And I love the Rise Podcast, bro. When I'm done doing my content, bro, I'm done doing my content. Okay? I'll tell y'all like I tell the rest of every one of y'all, I don't need you. Okay? I don't need you. I am not going to go touring channels with trying to, let me show you that I can out debate this guy. I can out debate that guy. I can debunk this guy. Man, I ain't trying to, man, come get this smoke over here. Okay? You want to smoke with me? Come right over here. I ain't trying to do none of that with y'all over there and none of this. No. Okay? You know why? Because I don't have to. I don't need you. None of you. Not a single solitary. Can I brag about something? Put a one in the chat if I can brag on something. Because I'm gonna brag on something y'all don't know. I'm gonna brag on something y'all don't know. Because I'm about to set a record, and y'all don't even know what record it is. Let me brag. I am closing in on a record. I will be the first Black YouTube channel in our niche to get over 100,000 subscribers and have no connection to Dante's Boxing Nation. None. Did you know that Dante's Boxing Nation has started or been a major contributor to every major Black boxing channel on YouTube? Did you know that? Without exception. Without exception. Everyone started on Dante's Boxing Nation. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. I ain't never met him. I was never on his channel. I never debated people on. I never had him tell anybody to subscribe to my channel. None of that. Everybody else did. Not me, though. So when I get over 100,000 subscribers, and I'm hopefully to do it, I'm hope that I can get it done next week, I will be the first one to get over. You name it, they were on Dante's Boxing Nation. Everybody started with Dante's Boxing Nation except me. And maybe Champside. But I'm probably going to get to 100,000 before Champside. Probably. Since I should probably get it done next week. Right? No doubt. Everybody. All of the founders of the LDBC started off on Dante's Boxing Nation. Everybody in new media is Dante's Boxing Nation. I am the only one that will have, when I get to 100,000, will have got to 100,000 with no help from anybody at all. Dante's, like I said, everybody has been on Dante's Boxing Nation. Everybody has been on Dante's Boxing Nation. The first time that I heard, everybody has been with Dante's Boxing Nation. Dante's Boxing Nation. Dante's Boxing Nation is without a doubt the top contributor to the YouTube movement of black channels. Dante's Boxing Nation is number one, and nobody is even close to Dante's Boxing Nation. Everybody else came from Dante's Boxing Nation. If you don't remember know how big Dante's Boxing Nation is, Dante's Boxing Nation. Eugene Thomas. Eugene Thompson. What is that? You say Eugene Thompson? What is that, Eugene Thompson? Eugene Thompson. Hey, for my bro Rick Jones, still praying for you and your family. Oh, yes, sir. Eugene Thompson. What is that exactly? What was that? I'm sorry, I missed that. That's it. I'm first one. I'm pretty sure. Can I get that apology from you, brother? Dante's Boxing Nation is one of the best, is absolutely revolutionized boxing talk, period. That Dante's Boxing Nation deserves to be in the Boxing Hall of Fame. No. Dante's Boxing Nation is number one. Period. Dante's Boxing Nation should be in the Boxing Hall of Fame. I could care less what you think about what he says. Dante's Boxing Nation should be in the Hall of Fame. Without a doubt. And I have never met the dude. I was a fan of his. That's why I know everybody came from him. Everybody. Except me. Except me. Because of what he did for everybody. Because the way that he revolutionized boxing talk. Him. He's the one that was responsible from shipping it from the print to YouTube. And nobody is close to him. And you can say what you want. Nobody's close to him. And I mean it. Yes, Alyssa Thompson said, you the best boxing content creator, though, Fanon. I'm not going to say that. I think that dude is excellent. I haven't listened to him in a long time. No, I think that man is excellent. I could care less. That's his opinion. I am 100% tell you, I think that man is excellent in what he does. Herbert Johnson said, what's up, Fanon? Blessings to you in the chat, a.k.a. the neighborhood. My guy, John Boy, Lone Star Steph, Mike K, C. Dewberry, Zenith 360, and everybody else that supports the best show on YouTube. Happy New Year's. Yes, sir, bro. Upper Echelon, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, Fanon? What's going on with you?
Man, I can't complain, brother. What you want to argue with me about today?
Oh, nah. Oh, first off, I remember Showbiz the Adult. He wasn't over there at Dante's.
Baby Dante. Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but, when we started.
Yeah, but I don't count that.
Oh, yeah, but he done got big as heck too.
No, I don't know about that. I don't pay attention to him, but I don't really count him as the same thing.
Yeah, I used to watch him, but he done changed. But everybody, these Devin Haney fans, right? They keep calling out. They forget that William Foster III been calling out Devin Haney for over a year now. William Foster's been trying to get in the ring with Devin, and Devin act like he don't hear that man.
He don't hear that man.
I mean, that man beat Del Santos and Avery Sparrow, and he asked for Devin, and Devin don't want that. The way he beat Edwin Del Santos, it was masterful, man. It was masterful. And see, fighters like that, them dangerous young fighters like that, they don't even get the shine that they need to get. He's, I think like 15, 16-0. He had a step-up fight against Del Santos. And Del Santos, that's the one that destroyed El Rayo. You remember what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you talking about, bro. You talk about him every day.
Yeah,
I hear you.
hey,
You push him every day.
I'm
I got
trying to,
you.
man, because I like his style, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
ain't no
I like
problems with it. That's how guys you got to get him on. Hey, what's his say his name again?
William Foster III.
Yeah. So yeah, he's a good fighter. Absolutely, man. Let that man get his shot.
He's
That's how Devin
5'10".
started calling
He's
out everybody.
5'10", 5'11". 5'10", 5'11" in the 135. They call him the assassin. He's big for the division, but he makes the weight because he's young. But he got fast hands. He got sublime power. I mean, he sat Del Santos down and he outboxed him. And that match he just had with Avery Sparrow, that was a great fight. He just had that in September.
Yes, sir.
But Devin ain't calling him. He been calling Devin. He been calling.
I mean, but it is what it is, man. Because Devin's an undisputed champion, so he's going to be looking for the bigger fighters. But the problem is that if somebody calls you out, and when you are up and coming, and if the fan base of a fighter says, and I'm gonna be real consistent, okay? Because my man Clayton Murray said, "Keep up the good job, sir." Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you. Thank you for that cash app, brother. Thank you for that support. And John Boy said, Herbert Johnson, Mike Kirkland, Stone Alone, Zenith 360, Slim Skip, Lone Star Steph, Double Zeros, Keith, All Jeffs, Terry Schmoot, Phil Sloan, man, too many to name. You know what it is, bro. Look, I don't have a call-in, Master Eden. I got a link. You got to hit a link. The link is in there.
But Fanon, do you think that Devin, he got good boxing skills, but I don't think he got enough power to keep them killers of 140 up off of him, though. How you think about that? Like, if he fights somebody like a Regis Prograis or a Josh Taylor or a Baranchek or somebody like that has some power that keeps coming forward, how you gonna keep them up off of him?
Look, man, he obviously had enough power to keep people up off of him because nobody just walking through him.
I mean, that's at 135. You see, Teofimo had power at 135.
Man, my thing with Devin is this. I'm not telling you, I'm not predicting people to beat Devin. I think Devin is a great fighter. And there's nothing that I've seen with him in the ring that would tell me that I don't think that he can do good work with a lot of different people. I really do believe he can. My thing is, though, it's just that is all of the talk that goes on around him. There's just a lot of exaggeration around him. However, that doesn't mean that what is true about him is that he's not a legitimate fighter. Now, what I will grant you, though, is it's William Foster III. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so William Foster III, right? So William Foster III is a legitimate challenger at 135. And because of who he beat, De Los Santos, who beat Rayo. Now, if Devin Haney fans are consistent, they will say that he has to MH. Yes, he did, bro. Yes, he did. But you bring up people's names, I'm going to throw you out. Yes, he did. Like I said, every one of them started with Dante. All of them. Anyway, with the exception, I think, of somebody brought up good showbiz, but it's the same thing. I think that's a different genre. But whatever. Anyway, the point of the matter is this: that if you say that Devin did not have any belts, had not beaten anybody, right? Really beaten anybody of note, but everybody's been ducking him from the first time that he said their name, then you got to keep the same energy with other people.
Exactly.
If this young man is a legitimate fighter, undefeated fighter who's knocking out and beating legitimate dudes, is calling him out, and you say, and you apply the same rules that you had to Devin to William Foster III, boom, he got to fight William Foster III. If you by your own rules, right? But again, like I'm going to say, I'm not going to say that I know that any particular person is going to beat Devin Haney, because I think Devin Haney is a very, very good fighter. It's just there's just a lot of people framing people for ducks and trying to get publicity off the name of other fighters, right? So I'm sure that people who are Devin Haney fans would understand this. They would say, what's their reaction to me? Oh, he's just clout chasing Devin. Devin's the champion. Devin's got bigger fighters to fight. He's got bigger fish to fry. Who is this guy? Well, if that's the case, then that same thing applies to Gervonta. Same thing applies to Lomachenko. Same thing applies to Teofimo Lopez. Same thing applies to everybody else. If you're going to apply a set of a certain reasoning to your fighter, then do not be surprised when somebody else applies that same reasoning to another fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
I really don't think his power will carry, because I look at Teofimo, his power is nothing at 140. And Lomachenko, he had a whole different type of power at 130, but then when he got to 135, his power ain't the same. And that's why I said Devin has mediocre power, but he got enough power to keep people off him at 135. But I'm saying if he had that same power at 140, it's gonna be a problem. See, Theo was knocking people out at 135, but now he hitting people with all his best shots and they ain't going nowhere. You know, it's a whole different breed once you go up another weight class.
Well, we'll see, man, because he ain't gonna be there for long. I can appreciate it. Hey, man, I got this Art Man the Great over here, man.
Okay,
on the side, brother. Hey, man, much love, upper echelon, brother. Thank you again for your support, bro, and thank you for coming by, man. Brother. Love your channel, love your work, bro.
Thank you, brother. Have a nice New Year, man.
Hey, man, you man, Merry New Year, Happy New Year to you, brother.
Yeah, shalom and blessings. I'm out.
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother Fanon? Respect to you and the channel and the family. But I just got to I got to chime in on the Devin Haney talk, because, man, I'm a big Devin Haney supporter, and I've been watching this guy for a while, and I'm noticing since he became undisputed, he's been getting a lot of hate, unnecessary hate. And to be more specific, the video of him explaining how he sent Hector Garcia home, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. I just know that this guy is better skilled, and he outclassed the guy. He may have wanted better work. People making it seem like Devin Haney said, man, I went in there and I stopped this guy and I sent him home packing. It was nothing like that. He outclassed the man. And I'm not saying that Hector Garcia isn't a good fighter, but let's be real. When it comes to levels, Hector Garcia is not on the level of Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, or Shakur Stevenson. And nobody on the panel, nobody in the comment section will be willing to bet anything that Hector Garcia beats any of those guys.
Hold on, man. That's not fair. First of all, when you say that I sent him home because he couldn't keep up, that is telling you that this man is not good enough to be that man's sparring partner.
The man wanted better competition.
World champions, but you know what is implied. First of all, Hector Garcia is an undefeated reigning world champion. He is not just somebody that you pulled off the street. This man is an undefeated reigning 130-pound WBA super champion. To say that he did not belong to imply that he wasn't good enough to be in the ring with you, he wasn't good enough to be your sparring partner, and to see that tape, he did not look like he was not good enough to be his sparring partner. He was a sparring partner, and he hit Devin, and Devin was not doing whatever Devin wanted to do. He counterpunched Devin. He landed shots to the body and to the head on Devin. He made Devin think. It doesn't look like a scenario that would justify you going out of your way to say this man I had to send him home because he couldn't keep up. It did not look like he couldn't keep up. It looked like he could keep up. Keeping up doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to beat the man in a boxing match and that he's going to. But dude, the man is an undefeated world champion.
Trust me, Fanon, I totally understand that, and I'm not saying Hector Garcia is some bum or anything like that.
But that's what Devin made it implied.
Let's keep it 100. He said the man is basically a tune-up to him. If they're under the bright lights, how many rounds do you think Hector Garcia is really going to get
against Devin? He's going to go 12 rounds with Devin.
Of course. And Devin's going to win that fight, most likely.
Okay, maybe.
Now, based off the footage, right, you've seen Devin Haney pumping that jab at him, and it looked like it was
I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not going to do that.
It looked like it was round what, the first round?
I'm not going to do that.
I got more
because we're not talking about whether or not Devin Haney would beat Hector Garcia in a fight.
Yes,
because that's not the, no, that's not the issue.
He implied that he kicked him out.
That's not the issue. Saying that there are all kinds of sparring partners out there that can give you good work that will never win a fight with you. I've seen Errol Spence Jr. spar. He was in there with a guy. I got to mute you because whatever's going on in the background.
Oh, my bad.
I've seen somebody get in the ring. You have sparring partners all the time that would not win a championship fight against somebody. A sparring partner is somebody that is going to prepare you, give you a look, be going there 3 rounds with you, 4 rounds of sparring. Now, if Devin Haney said, okay, yeah, I would beat Hector Garcia in a fight, I don't think anybody's going to argue with that. Yeah, Devin Haney would be favored to beat Hector Garcia in a boxing match. But he dumped on this man so heavy that he said the man didn't deserve to be his sparring partner.
So, Fanon, I spoke to a member in Devin Haney's camp.
Bro,
Albert
I don't
Bell,
do that. I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't do that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I don't do that. I spoke to somebody as part of his camp. All I'm doing is talking about what Devin Haney said.
Okay, I understand. I understand that most definitely. Well, I responded to somebody on Twitter, and the guy said he was there, and he seen it, and he couldn't keep up. He couldn't keep up. That's what his exact words. He couldn't keep up. I wasn't there. You wasn't there. We just
saw the sparring footage. What do you mean? I saw the sparring.
That's a small, like, little clip. You know, that's not the whole session.
It looked like he could keep up for that small session.
Yeah, for that small little clip, that's it. But from a guy that was there, he said that the man
you want somebody to believe that a reigning world champion at 130 pounds is not good enough to be Devin Haney's sparring partner. Like, that's like saying, like, dude, I saw Errol Spence Jr. beat the brakes off of Yordenis Ugas. Dude, Yordenis Ugas is good enough to be his sparring partner. I am positive that Errol Spence Jr. would absolutely destroy Sergey Lipinets. But God dogs, Sergey Lipinets is good enough to be his sparring partner.
All the man said was basically he's a tune-up for him, and I replaced him.
He didn't say it was a tune-up for him. He said he wasn't good enough. He said worse than that. If he said, if I would fight Hector Garcia would be a tune-up for me. That would be one thing. But for you to say that the man is not good enough to be my sparring partner, I had to send him home, is you're telling me that this man is not good enough to be your sparring partner. And I'm sorry,
home and got some better work.
Dude, if you say that of a world champion, a reigning undefeated world champion, that he's not good enough to be my sparring partner, I mean, do you really think that Daniel Dubois is not good enough to be Tyson Fury's sparring partner? Do you think that Gary Russell Jr., that Monster Inoue isn't good enough to be Gary Russell Jr.'s sparring partner? Or that Danny Garcia is not good enough to be Terence Crawford's sparring partner? I mean, dude, that is a deep, deep insult, man.
And you know what? I understand that. But I prefer that from Devin Haney, to be cocky and to basically show that there's levels to this stuff.
Bro,
if these guys don't like what Devin Haney is saying,
that is disrespecting somebody's profession, bro. That is disrespecting somebody's profession. They're a sparring partner. You cannot tell me that Devin Haney got 5-6 better sparring partners than Hector Garcia.
What's the difference of Money Mayweather saying people is easy work? I don't understand it, because
he has never said Errol's
champions are easy work.
When have you heard Floyd Mayweather Jr. say somebody was not good enough to be my sparring partner? That was a world-class level fighter, a world-class dude. He is an undefeated world champion.
But I've heard Floyd Mayweather said professional champions that he have beat was easy work to him.
Easy work.
Is that not just as bad as saying that I sent the guy home?
Hell no, it's not. To get into a ring against a professional fighter and saying he is easy work in a professional full fight is not the same thing that the man is not good enough to practice with. You have NBA players. You ever seen the whole half of the bench that never gets in a game in college? That's called the practice squad. You're telling me that this guy is not good enough to be member of your practice squad? That he's not good enough to run the plays of your opponent for you? No, bro, that is over the top. That if he said that it's easy work for Gervonta, Okay, that's easy work for Gervonta. That's your opinion. It could be. Gervonta may walk in and lay him out. But to say that he's not good enough to be my sparring partner is just not, that is a huge disrespect. You're telling me that this man is not a world-class professional fighter. If he's not good enough to be your sparring partner, dude, you know, I've been to boxing gyms, I've seen people spar. You've had Jerron Ennis sparring for guys like J-Rock when he was 13 years old. You have guys that are straight up amateurs that are sparring professionals as amateurs. They're not ready to fight these guys as professionals. And if they went into these with these guys and professionals, it may be easy work. Like if Larry Holmes, when Larry Holmes was 18 years old, was sparring Muhammad Ali when Muhammad Ali was 28 years old, that was easy work for Ali. But that's not saying that this man is not a professional. That it would have been easy work as a professional for him. But he's not so bad that the man, you have to send him home from sparring. I mean, come on, man. That's just, what are you saying about Hector Garcia?
I understand, and I respect your opinion, and I totally understand that. So you have a nice day. Enjoy your New Year's, man.
Hey, brother, and respect to you, man. I appreciate where you're coming from, man.
Yep. No worries. It's all good, brother. Stay safe.
All right, peace. John Bowie said Hector, Herbert Johnson, Mike Kirkland, Stone Alone, Xena 360, Slim Skip, Lone Star, C. Dewberry. I think I got everybody. Sloan, too many names. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, bro. And DC Dre in the building says, if Haney did so great, why wasn't the video dropped opposed to the one we've seen? Much love in that super chat, bro. Look, that's just, bro, that's just, dude, I understand talking smack about Gervonta. But when you spread it to another fighter and you act like this dude who is an undefeated world champion is not good enough to be your sparring partner and say you kicked him out of sparring, bro, come on, man. That's tacky. It's just tacky because you're literally trying to, anyway, man. You wouldn't keep sparring easy work. You need hard spars to get better. I mean, man, whatever, man. If you guys believe that an undefeated world champion, that one of the best guys in his weight division, a guy that would easily be top 10 in his weight division, is not good enough to spar, God dog, who's he sparring with? I mean, who is he? I mean, for real. Yeah, respect to the caller all day, man. Art man's good people, bro. Who is he sparring with? Let me see the spars, who he's sparring with to give him good work. Who is he sparring with? Errol Spence? Who's he sparring with? Terence? He got Jermell Charlo in training camp or something? I mean, think of the professional fighters that are better than Hector Garcia around the weight class. You'd have to say he's either sparring, he has to spar, my bad. He would have to spar nobody at 130. So his sparring partners that he'd have to get to equal that would be Lomachenko, Frank Martin, Ryan Garcia. Who else? Lomachenko. Who else? Teofimo Lopez. That's it. Those are the type of guys that have to be his sparring partners to get him work. If Hector Garcia cannot give him any work, because Hector Garcia at 130 pounds very well may be the best 130 pounder that there is. I want to know who it is. Who are his sparring partners that southpaw to boot that are that much better than Hector Garcia? Since Hector Garcia is our undefeated reigning world champion and an Olympian. Come on, man. Just say the man exaggerated, man. And that's all I'm saying. I'm saying he just exaggerates. Xena 360 said Hector made Devin miss more than Cam and JoJo. And much love in that super chat. And John Boy said, when you're the size of a welterweight and you're going up against a guy that's 130, get out of that man's boxing cup. I mean, it's just, dude, come on, man. Y'all know that's an exaggeration, bro. And, I got him. Much love in that super chat. Who's buzzed? 00, who's buzzed? One of them guys that is Haney, scratch and sniff, probably got it hanging over. No, he's a good dude. He's out there on Twitter, man. Big dude on Twitter, bro. Respect to him, brother. Out there on Twitter, bro. He does his thing on Twitter. If Haney's so great, why hasn't the video dropped as opposed to the one that we've seen? And John Bowie say you missed 3 super chats. I just got it, brother. And did you get my Cash App? Hold on one second, man. Let me check the Cash App. Man, it's Edwin. Oh, yes, I did, bro. 20, great channel. Can you repost the link? Big $25 Cash App. Absolutely, brother. I'll do that right now. There you go. Yeah, so drop the link. There you go. I mean, okay, man. I don't see the Haney hate. If you are putting out a line that don't smell right, bro, there ain't nobody hating on you just because they don't believe you. I mean, or just, dude, that's not hate, man. If somebody's saying something that's not true, bro, it's not hate, man. You guys ain't hating on him, man. You don't have to. I mean, it is whatever it is, bro. Absolutely, man. Buy Art Man apparel, man. Good work out there from Art Man, brother. Man, what's going? Oh, there you go, brother. Pierce, hey, man. Orlando Pearson in the building. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And disagreeing ain't hating. I'm not hating on the man. Dude, he is a rich kid. That's the truth. He is a rich kid. It's the truth. That's not hate. That's the truth. He's not. This Devin Haney a street kid? I don't think Devin Haney's a street kid. Devin Haney's a rich kid. He's been rich his whole life. It's the truth. Or his family's been wealthy his whole life. From what I see, from what I understand. That's not hate. That's the truth. But whatever, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Look, man, I got that link out there for you, man. Yeah, Fanon never hates on Haney, just doesn't believe the lies his fan tells. Yeah, I'm not buying the hype, man. You know? I'm just not buying. I'm not doing the hype, man. Definitely not gonna do the hype. Not gonna do the hype at the expense of other people. Because to say that about a fight coming up, like, oh man, you know, I had to kick him out of camp. He's such a scrub. I had to kick him out of camp. Why would you say that? I mean, like, first of all, why would you put Hector Garcia's business out in the street like that? Number one, like, that just seems vindictive and petty to me. And then they put the tape out, and he's like, yeah, he didn't invite, but why didn't he? Like, come on, man. You just taking the man's payday. You taking what the man's trying to do. It just seems petty to me, man. Suburbia Devin is now claiming Oakland laughable. Look, bro. I mean, his family is from Oakland. He can claim Oakland like my family's from West Philly. I wasn't raised there. You know what I'm saying? My brother was born in West Philly. Doesn't mean he was raised there. Hey, John, you shooting your clip today. I'm just telling you, bro. Yeah, you said it to discredit, but he wound up discrediting Hector Garcia. He winds up discrediting Hector Garcia by saying that this man's not good enough to be his sparring partner, man. But if this man doesn't deserve a shot against Gervonta Davis. Like, this man is not a reigning world champion. Again, you guys are into you can feel whatever you want to feel like. Art man, you can feel like what you want to feel like. You can feel like you think that man's a tune-up. He's a reigning world champion at the weight class below. You can categorize that however you want to categorize it. If that man is a reigning undefeated world champion and an Olympian, he can clearly fight. The man beats Chris Colbert. The man beat Gutierrez. What do you want the man to do? I mean, you must think very, very highly of Gervonta. If it's just a tune-up for Gervonta. It's just what it is, man. Sorry, I meant to call and link, but we'll shop as well for this. What is that? Sorry, I meant to call and link. I put it in there, bro. You can't call in because I don't have a phone line. Devin's comment is like UGA saying OSU didn't belong on the field because they won last night. Yeah, exactly. It's like saying because it's like this man is not good and he doesn't deserve the title. He doesn't deserve to be in the ring. I mean, it's disrespectful to that guy. Tank aside, bro, because it doesn't really matter what he says about Tank. I mean, because ain't nobody buying it. You know what I mean? But Hector Garcia, but God dog, what is George Kambosos? Like, it's George Kambosos. Haney be hitting the speed bag like it's a heavy bag. It hardly moves. John Boy be foul on it, bro. See, that is hate. John Boy be hating on him, though. I can't lie. Now, John Boy be hating on him. Happy New Year's to the best boxing channel. Keep the topics hot, and hopefully we can get the best fights this year. Yes, sir, bro. Much love in that super chat, bro. But look, like I said, I don't want to talk about Devin Haney. You guys do what y'all want to do. Y'all can believe what you want to do what y'all want to do. I thought David Avenesian is a sparring match, doesn't deserve to be a sparring match. I wouldn't even say that about, dude, honestly, man, I wouldn't even say that about David Avenesian and Errol Spence. That David Avenesian doesn't deserve us. He can't be a sparring partner for Errol Spence. Like, for real? You mean with headgear and 16-ounce gloves? This man doesn't deserve to be in a sparring partner? Don't you think that is a little bit over the top? You know what I mean? Just a little bit over the top. Oh, he said, don't deal hate if you can't handle hate. Ain't no lie, bro. He be on him, bro. Oh, wow, really? You serious about that? He's the Black American GOAT? Okay, now I see why you say that. He's greater than Ali, huh? Man, you wild boys, bro. Nazi Dread. Had to throw him out, huh? Had to throw him out. You sure you just couldn't call out the sparring and let him sit down? Get a drink of water, take a shower, change, none of that. Had to throw him out, huh? Anyway, man, y'all some wild boys, bro. Hey, he trash talk. He's talking trash about everybody, claiming everybody ducking and dodging. Then we make a comment back. We hating. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Honest opinion, I'm impressed by Haney or Shakur's last three performances. Dude, they're both very, very good fighters, bro. Much love in that super chat, John Boy. They're both very, very good fighters, man. They're both very, very, very good fighters. Okay. We can be honest about what people are. They're world-class fighters. All these guys are world-class fighters. Okay. You're 100% correct. That's the ultimate disrespect to say someone isn't good enough to spar with. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's very disrespectful, man. And it's okay, bro, because we'll see, man. We'll see. Okay. We'll see, bro. I know what you mean. Oh, you're not not impressed. I mean, look, dude, they're good fighters, man. These guys are all really good fighters. And we don't know who the best of them is until they fight each other. Okay. However, like I said, I'm not interested in long conversations about Devin Haney. I'm not interested in the conversation because I don't want to be negative all the time because there's not much for me to say. Okay. I am sure that he is definitely not the greatest Black American fighter. He's not the best Black American fighter fighting now, let alone greatest of all time. That's not ever going to happen. He's never going to get there. You guys can stop that right now. There is no chance of it. Okay? Just stop it right now. All right? I am not going to be a Supreme Court. I'm not going to be a Supreme Court justice. It's just not going to happen for me. Okay? Anything's possible, but that's not going to happen for me. I'm willing to bet on it, bro. Okay? He's not that good. He's very good. He's not that good. All right? I've seen a lot of fighters. He's not that good. He's not the best fighter I've seen. He's not in the top. He's not the top 10 fighters that I've seen. Okay? Not the best 10 fighters that I've seen. So it is what he is, but he's a world-class fighter and a world champion for sure. Okay? Mommy said, I'm not gonna name names, but your Twitter convo with that individual is funny with the switching pronouns. You know what I mean? Hey, man. Look, dude, leave me alone, bro. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't never been one to really talk bad about booger bears, but either you are straight booger bear or I had to just assume that the pronouns had to be switched. Woo! You hard on the eyes, baby. Anyway, he's not. He doesn't even fight like Floyd. He don't even fight like Floyd. I mean, he's a good fighter though, but whatever, man. Like I said, man, can we not do this? You're ruining my chat, bro. People do not. The supporters on the channel do not really like talking about Devin Haney that much. When Devin Haney fights, let's talk about what Devin Haney fights. Okay. Until then, let's talk about other fighters that got a fight coming up, like Gervonta Tank Davis, and the fact that your boy Mike Coppinger is a straight up scumbag for the article that wrote, but for that man wrote. Okay. I would rather honestly talk about people with fan bases. Legitimate fan bases that people actually want to hear instead of having you guys always trying to sell me that, bro. Bro, you didn't steal shit. And if you say you stole the show, brother, goodbye to you. You didn't steal nothing. You didn't steal a thing. Okay? Anyway, and I will man, come on, man. You didn't steal the show, bro. I treated you with respect because I know who you are. Hector was sparring, and I treat anybody with respect, so I didn't even need to know how you are. Yeah, I know he is. All right, man, that's fine. You can believe him. Hector was sparring Haney for the JoJo Diaz fight. In my opinion, Hector would be favored to beat JoJo. It's stupid to claim that that guy's better than your last opponent isn't good enough to spar with. It's tank hate. Yeah, it's all that is, bro. Master said, once again, you're spot on. If he was there enough to be your sparring partner, it's enough to fight. By diminishing him, use a miniature. It's just to diminish the guy. Hey, Zenith 360, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, though, man, look, here's a link, man. I'm gonna do a couple more links before we rizap it. Hey, somebody else wants to jump on. Oh, the jealousy. I can't speak on the jealousy, bro, but it is what it is, man. Like, I don't want to read his mind, but he's not where Tank is in his career. And I think that is like something you're trying to skip to the front of the line. And the fact of the matter is, bro, Gervonta is just beyond where Devin Haney is in his career. Even like, for example, Gervonta is further along in his career goals than Josh Taylor is. And I think that is a very fair thing to say about Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is not he's not anywhere close to a household name. He's not a really big draw. He's not somebody that people are really interested in to see what he's doing. It's just kind of like that. You know what I mean? And that's what Devin Haney wants. Devin Haney wants to be the biggest name in boxing. And Gervonta Davis is a lot closer to that than Devin Haney is. If that's your goal, and I think that that's what their goal is. Their goal is to be the biggest name in boxing. And if that's your goal, that's your goal. All right, man, I'm going to have to time you out, bro. Okay? I'm just going to let you know, bro. I'm going to clip you for about 5 minutes. You got 2 more comments. Then I'm going to clip you for 5 minutes so we can switch topics. And that is, I'm not going to block you, but I'm going to clip you for 5 minutes because we got to change the topic, bro. I don't want to keep doing this. Like I said, I'm not paid for commercials. All right? Not paid for commercials. Tank didn't even bring Devin. Yeah, you got one more comment, bro. Oh, that's your one more comment, bro. Got you for 5 minutes, bro. We got to clip that for 5 minutes. Got to clip that for 5 minutes, bro. Because I'm pulling the comment back in. Since you said you stole the show and you continue to try to stay on stage, I have to sit you down for 5 minutes. And we're going to get back. We're going to get back to the big discussion, which is Gervonta Tank Davis in this hit piece that came out from Mike Coppinger, bro. That was just underhanded, scumbaggy type of stuff, man. No joke. Scumbaggy. Yeah. Scumbaggy, underhanded stuff, man. Someone's saying you're hating on Devin. People go out of their way to find conflict. I mean, it is what it is, man. I've never hated on him. Just because I don't buy it doesn't mean I'm hating. I just don't buy it. You know? Damn, every time we talk about pillow fists, we stay below 390. People do not care about the comment. I'm telling you. It happens every time. He's not a big name, bro. He's not a big draw. He's just not. He's not. I'm telling you, I know the analytics on him. He's not. He's just not. It doesn't drive a lot of interest. Shakur Stevenson doesn't drive a lot of interest. The fighters that drive a lot of interest are, and I'm even on are Errol Spence, Gervonta Tank Davis, Terence Crawford, when you're talking about Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez somewhere else, and not necessarily on this channel, but Canelo Alvarez. Those are the guys that draw. Deontay Wilder, right? Those are the guys that draw a lot of interest when they're fighting. It's just some of these guys, they just trying to get on. You know what I mean? They're just trying to get on. Yeah, you're getting timed out for saying that name, bro. See you later. See you later, Michael Bombay. Because you're either trying to be Mickey Bay, you're either trying to be Mickey Bay, or it's a little bit of a clout chase, bro. Okay? If you're not Mickey Bay, don't try to impersonate Mickey Bay. Okay? Don't try to impersonate Mickey Bay. Don't appreciate it. Okay? If you are Mickey Bay, somebody unblock him. Dang, every time we talk about, yeah, exactly. It is. What's going on, man?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you clearly, brother. What's going on, man?
Okay, yeah, this is Edwin. I kind of messed up on the chat. I meant to say, you're always spot on. But by diminishing your own the sparring partner, you're diminishing yourself. You're saying that, well, he was good enough to spar with me, but he's not good enough to be in the ring with us. You know, and it makes no sense to do that. You know, if in Hector, like you said, he's a world champion. You can't take that away from the guy and then say, well, it's easy work. And it's like, well, you don't know that. Dare I say, I feel like he may win this fight, actually, against Tank. Dare I say.
Who will? Oh, you think that
I think Hector might edge him out a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't say either or. I refuse to call the fight. In other words, if that makes any sense, because it could go one way or the other. I mean, he is a champion. He knows how to win. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, you oh yeah. I mean, I think I mean, dude, it's not an easy, it's not hey man, it's a risky fight fighting Hector
Yeah.
Garcia, man. Hector Garcia is a good fighter.
Yeah, and one can argue it's promo. You're supposed to say things like that, promote yourself, put yourself at the top of the mountain, but do it in a way where uh, it's not taking away from because he's really if by saying that he's really taking away from himself. He's unpromoting himself. He's saying that, well, I sparred him, and he sparred out the building. Well, then why did you spar him? Why not get someone that's up to your level? Why give yourself easy work to spar with if you're striving to be the best, and then turn around and say, well, he was trash. It just doesn't make any sense to me to do that.
I mean, yeah, pretty much, bro. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. What else is going on with you, man?
And another quick argument. You are one of the best channels. I know you gave Deontay a lot of praise, but for me, it's about consistency. I don't want to call anybody out, but a lot of these good channels on here, you give them the right paycheck, they're gonna go against their word. I mean, we kind of seen that without getting into details. You promoting people fighting the best, but then when it comes to your agenda, we're supposed to support that all of a sudden. Uh, with you, it's always consistency. You know what I'm saying? You will take the heat and disagree with the world and be consistent, which is more important than saying 1 minute I say this is right, but then when it comes to this agenda, just agree with it, guys. Just go along with it, support it, even though it goes against everything I said in the past. This one thing I want you to support. This channel is different. It's consistent. It sticks with its word, and you're gonna get the heat for it. I mean, you're used to it by now. King's never gonna stop, but at least you're consistent with what you believe in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what makes it arguably number one.
Hey, look,
Arguably.
man, I appreciate you guys supporting. It's a boxing conversation, bro, and I maintain this. I'm looking at a
Yeah,
camera and
it's boxing
I'm
talk.
looking at a camera. You know how you got that camera in front of you?
Mhm.
I got a camera in front of
You know
me.
I'm blind.
You
Yeah,
blind?
yeah,
I didn't know that. Oh, you told me
yeah.
that
We talked
before.
before.
You did
Yeah,
tell me
maybe
that before. I didn't know you're
I
blind.
won that.
Okay.
Remember, I won that debate. I got one on you. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that, bro. For now,
Oh, yeah, my bad. You ain't beat me in no debate, but because hey, dog, I'm sorry, bro. I'm ugly. You ain't
yeah.
getting no slack on no debates for being blind if I ain't getting
Well,
none off being ugly.
you're a lawyer, so you got that advantage. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all love. It's all
Yeah.
love, Master. And yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I forgot that, man.
No,
Yeah, I
you're
forgot
fine.
that.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. But yeah, so
That's
like I
just my
said,
bias, man. Because you know what, man, I always assume that people that were blind wear glasses. You
no,
know,
I
like
used to. I used to. I wasn't born that way. I did use it. It was big Coke bottle lenses. I mean, it was terrible in high school. I still was pulling, but when I took them off, it was fine. When I took them off, it was all good. But when I put them on, it was Steve Urkel. I mean, all over the place.
yes, sir.
And
So
they
are
called
you
me
legally blind or completely blind?
legally blind. I have RP. No, I'm legally blind. I can kind of see you a little bit. I can't see your face, but you're a little fuzzy here and there. Uh,
But can you see when you get the glasses? When you put glasses on, can you see?
No, no, no. They flipped my lens to where now I don't wear glasses. But I mean, I kind of wish I had never had the cataract surgery where they flipped my lens. You know what I'm saying? Because then I put the glasses on. But no, glasses is far beyond. I'm using the cane now, so it's not gonna work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was gonna say a big point though. A big point. A lot of things is politics and it's a lot of politics going around. We expect one fighter to do one thing, but then the other fighter he has an excuse. You know what I'm saying? With the Errol and he can when Errol comes out and says I'm injured, I can't do this, I'm do that. Then people say, oh well, he's lying. It's just an excuse. But if it was your fighter, you would let it slide. And politics is really killing boxing today. It really, really is. You can't say. one rule for one person, but then the other guy, oh wait, well that's different, And I think that's the biggest problem with not just boxing, anything really, politics. I'm kind of like you. I don't really go for red or blue. I'm just more like, if everybody learned to get along, the world would just be a better place. But that's a topic for another day.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. So how do you watch the fights, man? Like, how do you listen to the fights?
I come on here and you give good commentary.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. You describe the fights pretty well. If you're not on, like, if it's a late night and you're going to bed, I'll go to other channels, and they're pretty good at describing the fights. But if the more details, the better.
Okay. Hey, well, you know who you should probably listen to then? Like the guy that really does the best. There's this channel called Marlowe's. God dog, man. It's Marlo.
Just put the link in the comments or something.
Yeah, I have to go to their channel and see. It's been so long, but there's this particular guy on their channel. When I'm telling you, when he's calling the fights, he's calling like literally every punch is getting thrown. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And I don't do. Let me see, man. Hold on, man. Let me see. Okay. I think it's Marlowe's Corner. Actually, here I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put a link in the chat for you. Let me go to Marlowe's.
Because
I'm a big guy. No, because I try to give people stuff that they can really use. This guy right here, brother, Marlowe's Corner, and the guy that covers the fight on Marlowe's Corner. Yeah. They do such an not the real Marlowe's Corner. I just put the link in there. Like, if you need to hear somebody that's saying right hand, left hand, and versus just giving, that guy that I forget his name because I haven't been there for so long. Because then I had a little falling out, but you got to give people respect for what they do.
You know what? And that's what it's about. You can agree with somebody you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You can say, hey, I don't like this guy. We don't see eye to eye, but hey, XYZ, he can do this for you. If the world thought like that, you would imagine how better.
Yeah, it'd be a lot better.
It'd be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. So,
it would be for sure. But all right, brother. Hey, man, thanks for coming by again, man.
Thank you. All right, man. Thank you.
Get back with you, brother. All right. Hey, man, no doubt, man. Got no choice, man.
All right.
Got no choice. All right, brother. Get back with you. Tammy Smith said, Happy New Year's. You've been a blessing to so many. Can't listen as much as I want, but when I do, you're better than the rest. I've streamed. Hard to please, but you've made me a fan. Stay blessed. Hey, Tammy Smith, thank you. It really means a lot. Thank you. Look, man, I ain't trying to say I'm better than anybody or none of that. However, I try my best, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Marlowe's Corner does great. Their fight, Trey, I think it's Trey is his name. Yeah, he does a great job of calling, man. So if you need that type of call for the fight where he's literally telling you every punch and where he's positioned in the ring, absolutely. I haven't listened to him in a long time, but he did a great job. KQKC is good at that as well. Yeah. Fanon Givings props where it's due. You would stand up the guy. Yeah, I mean, you got to, man. Why lie? Dude, it ain't worth it, man. Dude, nobody's big, man. Like, nobody's big. Like, nobody's big. These cats are acting like everybody's trying to act like they're big. Nobody's big. You know what I mean? Nobody around here is big. Everybody knows who everybody is. You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't big. Ain't nobody that big, man. Stop trying to act. Everybody trying to act like they're better than everybody. Like you doing something that somebody else can't do. You're not doing nothing that somebody else can't do. Nothing. Nobody's doing anything that somebody else can't do. Josh Gaza said, Happy New Year, Fanon. I'm excited about boxing this year. I love this channel. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir. Also in San Antonio, if you ever want to stop by for a drink. Oh, for sure. Hey, I'll be in San Antonio for that next fight, man. I'll be in San Antonio for the next fight, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it's Marlowe's Corner for now. Yeah. I'm just telling you, man, there's nobody out here doing something somebody else can't do. If you see, most people biting like there ain't nobody's business. Like stealing people's, man, dude, stealing people. First thing that threw me off about YouTube, about these guys, how much they steal. Like, dude, everybody time somebody does something unique, dude, big channels steal it. Every time, bro. Every time. It's like the bigger channels sit and watch smaller channels for anything unique, and they snatch it. So by the time you do anything unique, trust me, it's going to be on their page 15 minutes later. So, nah, bro, then nobody, all you can really do is be you, because you can't steal me. You can't be me. Like, you can't be me. And none of y'all smarter than me. So when y'all talking about the arguments you have, and man, you're not smarter than me. None of y'all. I don't care. I don't care who you are. You're not smarter than me. Period. So cut it out. You know what I mean? You're not working harder than me. You're not smarter than me. You're not better than me. You're not telling the truth more than I'm telling the truth. Your opinion ain't no better than my opinion. It ain't any worse, but it ain't any better. So you guys can tuck all that arrogance and just tuck it. You know what I mean? Said the only thing someone can't steal is your unique personality and persona. Exactly, that's it. The only unique thing about it is me. Trey X is the guy that calls the fights on Marlo's Corner. Yeah, Trey X used to be an amateur box. Yeah, Trey X is great with it. And I mean it. Like, I don't care what they got to say about me. Trey X is very, very good at that. And so if that particular need, if that particular thing is what you need, like, especially for somebody that cannot see, if you can't see and you want to hear what's going on in the fight, dude, I would suspect that he's the best one that you would be able to get because he's so intent and so quick on all of the details. I'm not that quick with it. And I'll just tell you the truth. I can't do what he does. You know what I mean? I can't do what he does. And I'm not going to try to do what he does. But, you know, a bunch of these other guys will just steal everything you do. If you say something a certain way and it seems like you're getting some traction, they're going to steal it. They're going to start saying it. If you want to cover a topic and you think they're going to go do the same thing. These guys ain't unique in creating anything. They're repeating what other people do. It just so happens to be that you know who they are and you're going to see them do it before you're going to see the other people do it. That's it. But it is what it is, bro. You can't pretend to be another person. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Slick Skip said, Fanon setting the groundwork for the year. Hey, man, look, here's my groundwork for the year. And I mean this wholeheartedly. I do not care about Terence Crawford fighting Errol Spence. You're not going to get me this year. DeMarcus Gilbert said, Happy New Year, Fanon. Continue to be the realest conversation in boxing. It's the best I'm going to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Master Eden said, true, but definitely will be here for the support. At the very least, you know how the algorithm works. Yeah, that's how the algorithm works. That is how it works. But I'm not going to explain to people how the algorithm works because they don't but all you need to know is how algorithms work. You don't have to know how this algorithm works. You just need to know how algorithms work, how any algorithm works, and you got it. It's funny to me, but that's all right. So anyway, man, yeah, it's going to be Thurman. Of course it's going to be Thurman. I don't want to hear about this. I don't want any pressure on Errol to fight Terence. Once Terence ducked, bro, there ain't no, okay, let's keep pressure on Errol to fight him. I'm going to be disappointed if Errol doesn't fight him. I'm not going to be disappointed in Errol. I'm not playing. But I want to see who he's going to fight that's not Errol. Errol and he tried to make the fight. It didn't happen. Great. The fight didn't happen. Who are you going to fight next that's not Errol? Who are you going to fight next that is not named Errol Spence? Because if you keep talking about Errol Spence, then that means Terence doesn't have to fight anybody. That means he doesn't have to fight Gervonta because Errol needs to fight Gervonta. No, he doesn't. He needs to fight Keith Thurman. That's his mandatory that's up next. And Terence Crawford can fight Gervonta Ennis as a voluntary. Gervonta said he would fight him as a voluntary. Fight him as a voluntary. I'm not going to keep doing that, bro. And I already know the game, and I know that's what those guys are going to try to do. They're going to try to convince you that you need to call out Errol for not calling out and negotiating with Bud. No, bro, because that's all you want is a negotiation. You don't want the fight. You want a negotiation. I'm not interested in the negotiation. We talked about the negotiation all last year. We talked about the negotiation the year before that. You're not asking for him to fight him. You're asking for him to negotiate with him. John Boy said, YouTube glitchy AF right now. Won't allow me to do $10 super chat, bro. Much love in that $10 thought that you had to John Boy. And again, Josh Gossett said, Happy New Year, Fanon. I'm excited about boxing in this new year. I love the channel. Thank you, brother. Again, if I didn't read that, let me read it again. Exactly. Zenith 360 says exactly. We cannot ask Errol to waste another 6 months of his career waiting on Bud. So no, he has no pressure. I'm not going to put any pressure on him to ask for that fight. No, he already tried. It didn't work out. Who's Bud going to fight? I'm okay with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's is mandatory. He wasn't able to get the unification fight because Bud turned it down. So now, Keith Thurman. In April, I hope. Because I'll take that fight. I'll take the fight. If Errol winds up massacring him, okay, it winds up being a massacre. If it winds up being a good fight, better fight than people expected, good. Let's make it happen. But no, I'm not going to sit around and do what you want me to do, which is to continue to say, oh, yeah, well, Errol and Terence, well, Errol need to take less than 50. Errol need to take 50. Terence need to take 70-30. Oh, well, what about the guarantee? BLK Prime they have the guarantee, so that fight needs to be over there on BLK. Not going to do it, bro. We know that all that conversation led to was somebody stealing the fight. That's what all of that led to. It all led to BLK Prime stealing that fight away from from my perspective. It led to Errol Spence, Terence Crawford selling himself to BLK Prime. So since you sold yourself to BLK Prime and you're getting all that money, good, get all that money. Who are you going to fight? If you fight 2 tin cans, bro, George Woods said, okay, something is wrong. What you mean, George Woods? Yeah, man, Super Chat's been screwed up for the last couple of years. So, but George Woods, if you're talking about, did I get a Super Chat from you, brother? No, I did not. I have not seen it. Why can Errol Spence Jr. just make money? Oh, why can Errol Spence Jr. just make the money make sense? Why can Errol Spence Jr. just make the money? Or why can't him? Did you miss can't? Why can't he just make money? Yeah, here's the thing. He'll get paid more money than fighting Bud. Just say that. Well, Errol said he's going to get more money than fighting. He said he's going to get $900 billion. Yeah, I got you, Orlando. Thank you. Errol said he's going to get $900 billion to fight Keith Thurman. That's what I heard. My sources tell me that he's going to get $900 billion for that fight. Since he's going to get $900 billion for that fight, I don't want to. What would you do if you were Bud? Or what would you do if you were Errol? I'm just going to say, I'm not going to get off Zenith. Let's leave the Bud circus I'm going to leave that. Oh, you need to fight. Errol need to do something with him. He doesn't. That man turned down the fight. Errol gets to walk away. John Bowie in the building said on half of George Woods, Happy New Year's to all. Thank you, brother. Yeah, he did. He got that back like big time. And listen carefully what they say. Listen carefully to what they say. They're going to say we need to do the negotiation because they want that fight to go to BLK Prime. Because they want that to go to non-black Prime. That's going to be the conversation. We need to get into negotiations. Let's start negotiations. When are you going to circle back so we can do some more negotiations? Let's have negotiations out in public. Let's do the negotiations out in public. That's what the conversation is going to be. And then when Errol says, look, man, 80-20. 80-20, and it's going to be over here on Showtime, bro. Anthony Forbes, much love in that super chat, bro. He said, blessings for nine in the chat. Happy New Year. Thank you, brother. Happy New Year to you, bro. We back in first day of the year working. We out here on the first day of the year working. You know what it is. Bud don't need the fight. He already Hall of Fame. There you go. Exactly. Since he don't need it, he's already Hall of Fame. Let him go to the Hall of Fame. If he's going to continue to fight, let him fight Boots. And I'm going to say that I'm going to say no, Boots. Boots. Jaron Ennis, you can fight Jaron Ennis as a voluntary and get rid of one of Errol Spence Jr.'s mandatory, bro. Easy. John Bowie in the building said, my guy Anthony Forbes and Tevin Smith. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to Tevin and Anthony Forbes, big time supporters. Lawrence James said, he said, Happy New Year. I must admit you make the most non-biased arguments I hear out there. I'm not, because I'm not biased. I would say this, I would have Errol Spence Jr. fans on my neck if Errol Spence Jr. had done what Bud did. But Errol didn't do that. So it's not fair to try to, let's call it 50-50. It ain't 50-50, partner. If you say you steal $50,000 from me, and then I'm saying that's my $50,000, you say, well, we don't really know whose money it is. Let's just split it. I'll keep 25, you keep 25. No, bro, that's my 50. Anything short of you giving me my $50,000 back is you stealing from me. Bud is the one that turned down that fight. It's up to Bud to figure out who he's going to fight next. That is a legitimate fight. It's up to Bud. The pressure's on Bud to fight somebody not named Errol Spence, who is a legitimately a top fighter in that division. And that, my friends, is Jerron Boots Ennis. Blessings, Fanon. Happy New Year to you, your family, and the entire chat. Thank you, Jim Jean-Pierre in the building. Thank you, brother. And what's going on, LVZ? LVDBZ Games. What's going on, bro? How you feeling, man? Happy. And my man, again, thank you, Jim Jean-Pierre. Thank you, brother. At this point, talking Spence Crawford is like a bully wanting to fight a nerd when you get when you know the nerd don't want the fight. Honestly, man, it's a bully and a bully, and that bully don't want the fight. That bully wants to beat somebody else. He wants to beat somebody else. He wants to beat somebody up. He doesn't want to fight. He wants to beat somebody up. That's why bullies don't fight bullies. Because the bully don't want to fight. The bully wants to beat you up. Understand the difference? A bully wants to beat somebody up. They don't want to fight. They just want to beat you up. If you see somebody in there that is going to fight back, you don't want the fight. Because you don't just get to beat them up. It's going to be a fight, and it's risky. That's why animals, they will avoid certain other animals. Because like, nah, why do you think a lion picks out the weakest thing in the herd? They don't want to fight. They want the calf. They're not looking for if they could get away with it, they would definitely want the bigger zebra, but they don't want that full-grown zebra. They are out there looking for the calf because they know all they got to do is catch up with the calf and flip it on his back and bite him. That's it. That's all you got to do. But when you're out there against a full-grown 700, 800-pound zebra with teeth and kicks can kill you, they're like, nah, that's not what I'm looking. If I'm hungry enough, yes. If I'm hungry enough, yeah. But nah, I'm going to try to kill 3 or 4 of these calves. We can kill 3 or 4 of these calves over 3 days, and we know we ain't going to get kicked. One of these big zebra kicks can end it all. To me, that sounds like what Bud is doing to me. As he's looking for somebody he can beat up, while we're looking for somebody where we can see a fight. Lawrence James in the building. Much love in that super chat. Slick Skip said 24-10 Lions at halftime. You know what it is. We can still keep 400 in here, though, even if we're in the middle of a football game. George Woods said, thanks, everybody. Yes, sir, man. No, thank you, George Woods. Thank you for starting off the year right, brother. Thank you, man. It means a lot, brother. Thank you, George Woods. And George Woods, again, back in that super chat, said, Happy New Year. Y'all be safe. Yes, sir, man. Thank you, brother. That's what it is. No, they go in the IBF route for the vacant because Spence said he was moving up because they third in the rotation after the WBC and the WBA. Exactly. Nobody's beating Bud. Nobody can beat Bud if you won't fight him. Nobody's going to beat Bud if they won't fight him. You know what I mean? And no, I'm not going to your channel, partner. Just so you know. The answer to am I going to go on your channels or no, I'm not going to. Because I'm not looking for a battle. I'm looking for a meal. And to the guy that said, "Oh, you'll just cover big fighters," Devin Haney is a big fighter. I cover Devin Haney all the time in videos. I do a regular basis. I do Devin Haney videos when I want to talk about Devin. But I'm not gonna be your poster boy. You know what I mean? Not unless you're gonna pay me. Like y'all pay everybody else. Just like those other dudes getting paid. Put it in the super chat, bro. Put it in the super chat. Okay? You're not gonna ride off of the cats. You're not gonna ride off these cats. They come in here. Well, I'll get them to talk about them. Trust me. Nah, bro. Not gonna happen. Not unless I want to. One more link in here. Spence can make the Bud fight if he wants to work. No, he can't. No, he can't. He can negotiate with him all day, though. He can negotiate with you all. He can negotiate with you all day. Just like you don't have to. Just like we're having best efforts to hire a black company to do business with. We're using our best efforts. We're doing our best efforts. We just can't figure it out. I forgot Spence wins. Yes, sir. Much love in that super chat, brother. Yes, it is. Yes, he does. Asking for that channel assist suddenly. What are you talking about, Mombi? I'm not looking for no assist. Oh, you talking about when they say, come on here? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, partners. Especially when I already bigged your channel up a lot. Bigged your channel up a bunch of times. Bunch of times. Slick Skip said it's working good, John. Okay, oh, there you go. Nah, talking about it, bro. I used to send subscribers to channels that I liked. I would do it all the time. But I'm not going to any of y'all's channel to talk to y'all. No way. I don't need you. All y'all thought y'all could get slick and do videos about me and sneak diss me when y'all thought I was a racist. I ain't never said anything bad about Mexican people or any other group of Latinos ever. I do not have anything against Latino fighters, Hispanic fighters, Latino fighters, Mexican fighters, Cuban fighters, Ecuadorian fighters. None of that, bro. None of it. Never have. Always give them credit. As much credit as I think they deserve. Have no problem with them whatsoever. You confuse me with other people. I'm not those other people. Give him that time. Oh, yeah, I gave him that 5 minutes. You had to sell. That's why I said he stole the show, and you sat there for 5 minutes in silence. Don't get cocky, brother. I like you. Don't get cocky. You know what it is. Smoking that monster-ish was that? Lawrence James said, I hope Tank keeps his head straight for this fight. Yeah, I hope so, too. With Garcia, his Instagram, BM did him did him a disservice. Enough with the Spence Bud fantasy fight. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem talking about it, but like I said, I'm going to be talking about Errol Spence Jr. fighting Keith Thurman because I'll take it. Speaking of the race card, Happy New Year to King. Oh, my God. It's like that clown, as that dude said, Fanon the race baiter. You ain't never heard me race bait, not never. Not never, not once, not never. Okay? Not once, not never, not ever. Ever. But okay. Don't even know what I think. Just talking. Just talking. And you know who I'm talking about. You ain't never had me on that. Not never. Just like all them other dudes. You see somebody be friends to somebody that may say something you don't like, and you assume that this person is saying the same thing. Why are you trying to get the attention of the man to support you? Oh, you missed a lot. You missed the whole chat because we got about another 10 minutes. You missed the whole chat, bro, because I have about another 10 minutes. And after that, I'm about to enjoy the rest of my day. Finish something up real quick and then enjoy the rest of my day. And we'll be back tomorrow in full-fledged, all full go. We'll be back all full go tomorrow. Oh, yeah, IBKJ said, salute Fanon. Happy New Year's and many blessings to you. Oh, man, many blessings to you, man. Many blessings to you as well. Hold on, once to make sure I didn't miss none because I don't think I did. I didn't. Yes, sir. Yeah, anyway, the race card. You know what I mean? The race card. I can't believe whatever. Angel Rodriguez said Boots is ranked number 2 behind Ortiz, who doesn't want buzz. So why isn't Boots taking the WBO route? He is in the WBO route. He's still in the rankings. He got it out. He got a shot at the IBF earlier. Show your face, bro. Show your face. D. Show your face so I can put you on. Otherwise, you're going to get half a word out, bro, and I'm going to kick you out.
It's a new year, Fanon. Happy New Year.
Fuck out of my face. Fuck you and your new year. Like I said, you and your new year. I ain't interested in your new year, your old year, none of that, bro. you think I'm not forgiving, bro. There's none of that, bro. Okay? None of that. I mean it too. F you and your new year. Nobody's trying to hear that. Like I said, anybody that I'm actually going to talk to want to come here? Man, I ain't trying to hear you, bro. Give you what you want, bro. Get out of my face. One more link, and then after that, I am outie here. Outie. Yeah, I'm not polite, man. I never said I was polite. I never said I was polite or a nice guy. I'm not. I'm not polite. I'm not nice. Definitely prone to starting something. Okay? Leave me alone. Don't want you around me. Appreciate if you never say my name again. That's me. Okay, that's somebody else. What's going on? That's me.
Hey, Fanon, what's good, man?
I'm chilling, brother. How you feeling, man?
What's good? I'm all right. So peep this, right?
Yes,
I'm getting
sir.
tired of all of the typical talk. What you think about this Plant Benavidez thing? No, how you feel? Do you think Plant is a good fighter? Because I think he trash. I'm sorry. I think Benavidez is gonna whoop his ass. Like, pardon my language. I know how we do on the channel. My bad. But I think Plant gonna beat him pretty bad.
I think he's going to beat David Benavidez or Benavidez?
No, my bad. I misspoke. I'm sorry. I think Benavidez is gonna like fucking dog walk him. Like, I think it's gonna get ugly. What you feel about that? Am I tripping?
Likewise. I mean, I got David Benavidez all day, man. I think David Benavidez is one of the best. I think he's one of the best fighters in boxing. I think it's gonna be real rough on. I think it'd be real rough on Caleb Plant. But you know, the one thing I will say though is Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant got my man Brett Edwards in his corner now, so you know that may switch some stuff up.
Yeah. I think Breadman is a good trainer. He did good for J Rock with the Jared Hurd fight and shit like that. So you know, I give Breadman his respect. Like, he a good trainer, but at the end of the day, like, fighters got to fight. Like, I don't. If he couldn't handle the pressure from Canelo, like, what the hell? Like, it's gonna be a long night. David Benavidez stepping in, like, like, you know, that's gonna be like from round one. Like, Canelo was like barely jabbing him a little bit, you know, hitting him on the arm some, and like, you know, tapping him here and there. And next thing you know, he was talking about, hey, am I doing good? You know what I mean? So I think he might be in trouble. But and what about this Errol Spence and Keith Thurman thing though? Do you think Keith Thurman is going to be competitive, or is he done? Well, how you feeling about that?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. He may be competitive and be done after the fight. I mean, like, if he can't get Errol off of him, he's gonna be done after that fight. But
right.
I mean, I think he's a good. I mean, you know, he deserves a fight, man. He's the mandatory. I'll take the fight, bro, because I'll take the fight. I think it's gonna sell. I'm interested in it because I've been wanting to see that fight for a while, man.
Right. Honestly,
bro, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I just cut that shit off. That was like, My bad. That was a call coming in. My fault. I just ended.
Okay.
But yeah, and the last thing, right? Just to put it out there, I do not think that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford are gonna fight. I think it's gonna not happen. I think that fight has no chance of happening. I don't think Terence Crawford wants the fight. And if he do want the fight, he want like a mega payday to get out of it.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. You from Baltimore?
Yeah, hell yeah. How can you tell? That's crazy. I never even said that. That's fucking crazy.
I know that I can recognize that. I recognize a word. I just recognize a little bit of your accent. Yeah. So I felt you from Baltimore. I lived a lot of different places, man. Huh? Oh, you shut off. Let me get these super chats real quick. He said, King, you were itch in 2022 and you're an itch now. F out of here. Exactly. My man John Boy said, Q Lee in the building. What's going on, Q Lee? John Boy again said, dang, I thought that was Tank that called in. Yeah, bro, you got that. You got that same, you pronounce certain words the same way that Tank, Rise Podcast, and all those guys, Trash Talk Gaming. You got that little way that you say something. It's like, oh yeah, he's from Baltimore. And then my man Q, always on Q, said, for John Boy, thank you, Q Lee. Yes, sir.
Facts. Hey, but I just want to say, man, look, I found out about all of this boxing shit on YouTube. I was on a box not too long ago, but I'm glad I found out about it, man, because there's a lot of good conversation, and I'm always in the chats. Like, it's cool to be here for real. And I appreciate the content y'all put out. It's very entertaining. I love it.
That's what I'm saying. You enjoy that thing. You
real
enjoy
talk,
that thing.
For real shit.
No worries. You enjoy that thing.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Yeah, you know what time it is. All right, I'm gonna let somebody else get. I'll come back on another time, but I'm gonna let somebody else get on now, though, man. Have a good one for now, man.
I'm about to bounce. You the guest of honor, brother. That's me in the building. Matter of fact, hey man, put a comment in the comment section so I can rent you up.
All right, word.
Because I'll rent you up. Can you before you leave, put a comment in the comment section.
All right, word. I'm gonna try to do that shit now.
Yeah, do that because I want to make sure I get you wrenched up, brother, so I know that nobody can impersonate you because I get along with you, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll come back on and chop it up again. But Happy New Year, man. And
yeah, for sure.
Enjoy your time.
All right, brother. You take care, man.
All right, man. You too.
All right. All righty. That's what's up, man. Good conversation, man. I'll kick it from the studio, bro. You ain't got to worry about it. I'll shut it off for you. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, I think I got everybody. King is really starting a veer. I was talking. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It's gonna keep happening like that too. All year, brother. You gonna get what you want all year long, which is me talking bad to you. Because I don't like it, man. I don't appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't got to be your friend, man. Hey, what's going on? What's blazing in sports, brother? How you feeling, man? Good channel over there, man. You know what I mean? Good channel over there with my man, What's Blazing in Sports. I was going to wait for a second, but if I don't see it, give him a couple seconds, and after that, I'm going to bounce if I don't see it. We got a few more minutes. Yeah, it's Mike feedback. Yeah, he said he had a call coming in, man. Hide him, me Pearson. Yeah, he does what? He sounds like Tank. Yeah, he's got that. I'll learn how to do that accent in a little while. It's that little bit of like yeah, it is. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's Baltimore right there. Like guys from DC don't sound like people from Baltimore. But if you don't if you listen to them both, you would think that they sound similar, but certain words are really, really distinctive out of Baltimore. You know, at least inner city Baltimore. Now there's some people from other spots, that may not be like that. But it is what it is. But look, man, I got a second. I'm gonna look for 1 second. Hey, Rachel Donaire in the building. I got you. Rachel, thank you so much for your well wishes last night. I always go to bed early and have my family in my house on New Year's Eve, and I crashed out. But I'm gonna check out your video. I'm gonna check out that video today. Thank you for that. Thank you for that shout for the text, Rachel. Hope everything's doing well. I hope you're doing well. You and Nonito and the kids are doing really, really well today. And yeah, Terry Schmoots in the building. Anthony Forbes in the building. What's going on? He said, if Plant is trash, so is Haney. Both good boxers with zero power. Actually, man, your boy got a knockout. Hey, your boy got a knockout, Anthony Forbes. Your boy got a knockout, Caleb Plant. I'm just a big fan of David Benavidez, man. Benavidez be popping out at the lips a lot, but I ain't gonna lie, dude. That dude can fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dude. David Benavidez can fight, man. That's a troublesome dude right there. So I'm a big fan of David Benavidez. So, you know, I'm a ride with David Benavidez in that particular fight. But look, man. Hey, Big Ray, Happy New Year to you. But look, I'm gonna bounce up out of here. Fanon, you are giving Tank way too much credit for what? I'm not giving him too much credit. I'm giving him what he deserves. Does Benavidez have a defense? Yeah. What's going on, Lone Star? How you feeling 22 minutes behind? But look, I'm about to bounce out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Make sure y'all come back tomorrow. And he said, salute to the grind and hard, steady work, champ. Likewise to you, brother. Stay on the grind, bro. John Bowie said, Lone Star in the building. Yes, sir. We had good conversation today, but I got to bounce out of here right now. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Deuces.